mindset, uplift, manifest, mindset, uplift, manifest, mindset, uplift, manifest. All right, welcome into the Runners Live. It is Tuesday, May 4th, 2021. As always, I'm joined by Ricardo Hamilton. Ricardo, you got the fresh polo on, Doge is up, whatever percent, 40%, 50, who knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get that crypto flow on?
Look, I'm telling you, man, it's the best time right now. It's the best time. While it's on people's mind, it's now showing them a better way.
I mean, guys, tonight we are going to talk about crypto flow. And Ricardo and I were talking about this the other night. And it's like, why isn't that a thing, right? Like we talk about cash flow is king. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, says you have to have cash flow. So why are we not talking about crypto flow? So we want to make this like a thing. I've never heard this term before. Maybe people are talking about it, but you need to have crypto flow.
Yep.
The velocity of money is a huge deal. It's the one thing Keynesian economics, I think, is right about, is the flow and transfer of money produces wealth. And crypto is way easier to move and interact with because it's decentralized than cash is. So Ricardo, maybe kind of go through, as we talked about coming up with this crypto flow, you know, what is it? What do people want to know about it? And why do they want to make sure they have cash flow and crypto flow?
Well, when I think about crypto, I don't care what the price of Bitcoin is. I don't care what the price of certain cryptocurrencies are because I'm getting paid in crypto. You see, some people will worry about the value of a coin, right? But I don't worry about the value of Bitcoin because I'm constantly, consistently getting paid in Bitcoin. So the price is it's not that important to me because I know it has value and I'm continuing to get paid in it. And, we talk about cash flow is king, and you got to have income streams where the cash continues to come in. And the same would apply with crypto. If you got to have cash flow, we're like, well, you got to have crypto flow too. Because crypto is the new money, okay? Crypto is not going anywhere. You turn into CNBC where, a few years ago, they laugh at it. They think it's a joke. It's not here. Now they're acknowledging crypto is not going anywhere. This is a serious asset class, and it's changing the world. And, so if that's the case, I want to get paid in it. I don't want to have to buy Bitcoin. I don't want to have to worry about the price of Bitcoin. I want to be able to get paid in Bitcoin. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about crypto flow. Do you got crypto flow? Is your crypto constantly, continuously, consistently coming in, all right, because of a decentralized system that you're leveraging?
And here's the key, Ricardo. Everything goes back to mindset. What do you measure your wealth in? If you're measuring your wealth in dollars, you are going to lose. Like we always say, guys, I don't care what the spot price of silver is. To me, silver is worth $100 an ounce easy. No doubt about it. I know everything. I've studied it. I know how JP Morgan rigs the market. I know how many dollars are in existence for how many silver is in existence. I know silver is worth $100 an ounce. So I don't care what the fake price is. I understand crypto. I don't care about the volatility, the ups and downs every day. Once you take that in, it's game over. One Bitcoin is still one Bitcoin.
Yeah.
How do you measure your wealth? Why would you measure your wealth in something that is constantly going down in value? That doesn't make any sense. That's why we say saving dollars is for losers. If you want to make sure you lose in life and with money, save dollars and measure your wealth in dollars. We're going to measure our wealth in ounces and weight in the amount of a cryptocurrency or blockchain that we own because there's value in it. So we're going to get into how we're doing this, how we're helping people on our team do this. But real quick, Ricardo, just to answer Master Sensei here, of course, hard assets are good, especially silver. Silver is the most undervalued asset on the planet. It's a joke that silver's spot price is $26 right now, but let's get into that. So gold is a hard asset. It has a market cap of 11.2 trillion, trading at 1778 today, up a little bit. Apple at 127, down 3% today. Silver, $26.58, up 0.08% today because they're rigging it. And watch out for May 25th and 26th. A bunch of people are going to be going to Congress and having to answer of what's going on in the silver market. Bitcoin, over $1 trillion market cap at 54,000. Let's look at the crypto markets. Little bit, we had a huge run up, Ricardo, as I know you know, this weekend with crypto, especially Ethereum. Guys, Ethereum at $3,300, absolutely insane. I think it's going to 10K easy. But guys, again, a year ago, Ethereum was around $300. That's a 10x in 1 year. Dogecoin is obviously huge. Somebody asked me asked me 2 days ago, they're like, oh, I'm going to sell Doge. I'm like, no, don't sell your Doge right now. Elon Musk is going to be on Saturday Night Live this Saturday. So again, not financial advice, but if Elon Musk, Ricardo, is going to be on SNL this Saturday, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at Doge, and I see in the last 7 days it did over 100%. I mean, people need a way to be able to have their money make money for them. And when you're talking about, 100%, over 100% in a week, where do you go? What financial advisor, what stock, what mutual fund, what CD, what IRA? I mean, where are you going to get that type of gains on your money? I mean, double up in a week. I mean, now granted, it's Doge, it's the hype, value, all that other stuff. Okay, we know that. But the fact is that it's possible. It's happening in this space where you can get 100% on you put in 1,000, it's now 2. Take out the 1,000, now you're playing with house money. Yep. Okay? And then there's the prospect of Doge going to $1. I mean, I think Elon Musk is going to continue to push it. I think it's gonna, I see other retailers and institutions accepting Doge as a form of payment, giving it the use case that some say it lacks. But if people are accepting Doge as a form of payment, then it has some value. It's another form of payment. People accept dollars, and that has no real value or no asset behind it. So it's a crazy space, and it's a crazy thing to wrap your head around, but it's where we are right now. Doge.
So again, I'm not telling you to go out and buy Doge. I'm not buying it right now. But what it is showing is the people have the power. If you want to put your money into Dogecoin or Ethereum or Bitcoin or Theta, the people have the power of value now, or silver. It's no longer regulated to one currency, the dollar, that banks and corporations control. This is the people's money, and we can do whatever we want to do with it. So let's see who the big winners are. Ethereum Classic, Doge, Chainlink up 21% today. Waves is going great. Litecoin. And I had a bunch of dollars, Ricardo, and I moved them into Litecoin last week. I said, you know what? Litecoin is my new currency. To me, Litecoin is the dollar of crypto because it's a fork of Bitcoin, so it's secure. It's been around forever. It's decentralized. It is fast and cheap. And if I want to send someone value fast and cheap, I use Litecoin. It's accepted almost everywhere. Like you said, Dogecoin, you can literally buy silver at 7K metals with Dogecoin. What's on sale? Not much. Crypto.com, CRO, which we love. We'll talk about that later. Hedera hash graph. Ricardo, I'm going to give you guys a little treat here. Here's what I bought today. I bought some hollow. I like this cryptocurrency. I think it has a lot of use case. Was down today. If you look at it, it's been down 50% the last 30 days. Now, some people would be like, oh, I don't want to buy that now. No, listen, you want to buy coins when they're down. Buy red, sell green. Hollow hit 3 cents. It's down to 1.5 cents. I like Hollow. I believe in it. And, you know, I was buying it when it was down here too, had this huge run up. But again, this is just like every chart you see in crypto, right? I think Hollow has a great use case and is I like it. So let's get into this crypto flow, guys. Okay. How do you do this, right? First of all, it's take control of your assets. Get assets. Just start today. I don't care if it's $10, $20. Get assets, get them to work for you. So Ricardo, I want to kind of pull up some things that we do and teach our team of how to get this crypto flow. But again, tell people why they need this and how you can leverage crypto to make money while you're sleeping.
Yeah, you know, the same principles apply to the fiat game. You know, we try to get dollars. You want to have your dollars work for you. The idea is that, you know, have your dollars work for you, you know, while you're sleeping, to have multiple income streams of dollars and leverage those dollars to give you a more secure quality, standard of living and lifestyle. And so the same thing applies now with crypto. You know, most people just get into crypto and, you know, they just want to, some people are actually cashing out. And that's what you don't want to do. You know, Brother Ramon, who is one of our top traders and copy pro traders, you know, he did a live stream on it today. You know, people are cashing out their profits in the fiat, you know, as opposed to holding it in a stable coin, right? And waiting for the market to do what it do and still leverage that asset to where it can still go to work for you. You know, and so that's the thing that, you know, a lot of people, when you're new to this space, you got to understand that, you know, cryptocurrency is the new money. You got to change the way you think about wealth and money. Like Mike said, we don't measure our wealth in dollars. We measure it in ounces. We don't measure our wealth in dollars. We measure it in numbers of a coin that we got. You know, how many of a particular coin do you have? Regardless of the value, if the value goes to, you know, 10x, 100x, 1000x, you want to have X amount of those coins. The value is a variable, but you want to have that constant, which is the exact amount that you have, and you want to increase it, because one thing we do know for sure is that the value of crypto is going up. I mean, you can't take it away from that, where the economy is. As I listen to CNBC, even I hear that hedge funds and other companies are leveraging themselves into crypto because they're searching for yield. And they also understand that the more that they print, the less value the dollar has. And, you know, the volatility index with the market is high right now for the stock market. They're anticipating some type of a correction. I mean, we're literally in uncharted territories in regards to the economy. So what, you know, people are hedging. And one of the ways that major institutions are hedging is getting into crypto.
So right now we have an asset bubble. So many dollars have been created. It's absolutely insane. People are buying assets as much as possible. Wood, copper, real estate, gold and silver, crypto, doesn't matter. Anything to get out of the dollar. But I'm not trashing the dollar. The dollar is useful. I love the dollar. It's great, right? Because here's the first thing, guys. What do the rich do? What does Robert Kiyosaki teach in Rich Dad, Poor Dad? He had to do it with real estate in the 80s and 90s. That's hard to get into. You need tons of capital. You got to go through paperwork and banks and loans and all this stuff. You can literally now, like you would borrow against your home for a home equity line, you can now borrow against your crypto because it is digital real estate. It has digital scarcity. The dollar does not have digital scarcity. They could create 20 trillion tomorrow. We have no control over that. You can't create more Bitcoin. It is set. It is done by math and code. So you can literally take your Bitcoin, Ethereum, most major coins, and borrow against them at 1%. Guys, this is like revolutionary, and people are like scared about this that I talk to. Like, I don't know if I want to take out a loan. Guys, listen, what do you think rich people do? Love them or hate them, how did Donald Trump get famous and rich? Debt. Like Ricardo, like we've been like programmed to believe all debt is bad when it isn't. So whether it's Celsius or depending on the state you're in, so I know Ricardo in Maryland cannot use Celsius for some, crazy reason. Can you believe the government is stopping you from doing this? So he has to use Nexo. And there's a couple of other options like BlockFi. But again, guys, leverage, and again, be safe and be smart. But Ricardo, what would you say to people who are like, hey, I don't know, that seems a little risky, borrowing, taking a loan out against your crypto? What would you say to these people to kind of like let them understand what we're doing here in this new digital world that we live in?
Yeah, well, I mean, even in the fiat game, they talk about OPM. There's good debt. Okay. And if you're borrowing the money to go buy a liability, then yeah, that's a bad reason to borrow money. If you're not borrowing that money to make more money, if you're not borrowing that money to leverage yourself into more wealth and more assets, then yeah, you're borrowing for the wrong reasons. But Nexo is so phenomenal in these platforms where you can borrow, because literally I'm borrowing against, my crypto assets in a stable coin. And, my crypto is gaining interest. I still have the collateral and I still have the loan. And as the collateral gains in value, my credit line increases. But the interesting thing is that the credit line or the loan is in USDT, which is a stable coin, which is also an asset that you can stake inside their wallet and gain up to 12%. But I've took out a loan that I'm borrowing against my collateral in the crypto. I leave it inside the wallet, gaining 10%. And on stable coins, you can borrow up to 90%. I believe it is on your stable coins. So it's literally so crazy the way it's almost like the banks do fractional reserve lending. Okay, it's the same thing that's happening with my Nexo wallet. Okay, I got, let's say 10,000 in Ethereum. I can borrow 6,000, right? And that's in USDT. I leave the 6,000 in USDT inside the Nexo wallet, put myself in position to gain up to 12%. But guess what? My credit line is increased now by 6,000. So instead of 10,000, I got 16,000 now. So what do I do with the 16? I pull out some more, right? I pull out 10,000 or 4,000 or whatever it is. Back in the USDT. What I'm going to do with that USDT? Leave it right in the wallet, gaining interest. But guess what? My credit line increased, and you do it over and over. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Okay? But this is what the banks have been doing the whole time. They have so many ways that they have been moving money and manipulating money and controlling finance, and wealth. And now with DeFi, now with blockchain, now with crypto, we all got access to it. I mean, it's crazy, folks. My credit line is increasing as I borrow. Okay.
This is, Ricardo, forget about banks, right? They loan out 90% of the money we give them.
I don't think they heard me. I don't know if they understood. We got to have to show them on a.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
You called me the other night. You're like, is this real? Is this what we can do? I'm like, yeah, bro, this is the new world digital economy.
Yeah. And let me just say it another way, because my balance, my credit line decreased, or available credit to borrow from decreased because I borrowed it, right? I took it out. But I took it out in USDT, and instead of moving it somewhere, I left it in my Nexo account where it's gaining interest. But because it's in my Nexo wallet gaining interest, my credit line is increased because now that's available to borrow from.
Right.
And I just keep doing that. And my credit line, available credit increases. My available credit and the amount I can borrow from increases. And I still have the USDT, folks. I still have the USDT sitting in that wallet. It's not exposed to risk. I didn't sell it. Okay. If anything, I'll leverage it into Copy Pro traders or something and have my traders make more money for me. But now if I took it out, it's a whole other variable, but I'm leaving my money in there to gain interest and increasing my credit line. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And again, to be clear, we're not telling you to like borrow this money and go out and buy like, a new TV or liabilities.
Yeah.
You're earning 10 to 12% interest in Celsius and Nexo by just holding the dollar.
Yeah.
Why you still have thousands of dollars sitting in a bank, you have to answer those.
The people just don't know. And they wait for the government to tell them something.
So again, Ricardo said, copy pro traders, huge. Okay. Keep control of your crypto. Never give up your crypto, right? That's what we're talking about. Borrow against it. You put it in like a trading account, an exchange. You don't send it to people for all these Ponzi scam things of, oh, we'll give you 1% a day. No, don't do that. Do not give up control of your crypto. So here we have 100% hands-free how to leverage, professional traders trading for you. Again, guys, this is my trading account from 418.
Zoom in.
5%. You say blow up?
Yeah.
5%, 13.27. Oh, a little minus 1% loss. 8, 4, 1, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5. Guys, this is percentage I'm gaining. 2, 3.9, 4.7. And these last ones are open. I can go back another day. This is from 411, 12%, 2%, 2%, 3. Couple small losses. 6, 1, 12, 2, 5, 15, 3, 22, 3. Small loss, 5.3. Guys, this Copy Pro Traders is, just absolutely amazing because we're, very few people want to learn how to trade, right? It's much better. We're in a bull market. Just let a professional trader trade it for you. It's $99 of Bitcoin to get this service, which is amazing. To have someone trade for you for an entire month, a professional trader, for $99 is $3 a day. And you can see, I'm making more than that in what they're creating for me. And this compensation plan and what's going on. So again, this is the crypto flow we're talking about. So Ricardo, I know what your email looks like. You're getting paid in Bitcoin almost daily to help people make more money. So Copy Pro Traders,
yeah.
What do we got here?
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about crypto flow, we're talking about, you're getting paid, ideally on a daily basis in crypto. And the thing about Copy Pro Traders is you're leveraging professional traders, okay? You keep 100% of the profits, 100% control of the account. But now when you share this with somebody, you can put yourself in position to get unlimited width and depth paid in Bitcoin. So no matter how large your organization, who shares it with who, down to infinity, you can find yourself getting minimum $10 in Bitcoin for every person that's renewing their membership. And at the most in the Copy Pro Traders comp plan, you can get $31 per person you sign up directly, infinity or unlimited width, okay, in Bitcoin. And people are renewing their membership and getting this service. Why? Because it works. Mike just showed you the percentages. Mike just showed you the gains of his account because he's leveraging a professional traders. So do you think, seeing those numbers, that you probably have $99 to go ahead and put yourself in position to leverage this the following month when you see your account is gaining? Okay. And then when you share this with somebody else, and there's literally no risk pretty much because you're keeping 100% control and 100% of the profits, you just pay $99 in Bitcoin, and you can show these type of gains over weeks and months. When you share this with somebody, they got to be crazy not to do it, especially if they have the means or wherewithal. Why would you not? Because you're not exposing your money to risk, okay? All you're doing is leveraging a professional trader. And why would you not share it when you have these type of results, okay? And you're keeping 100% of the profits and 100% control of the account, all right? And then now when you're talking about becoming a top affiliate inside of copy pro traders and getting paid in Bitcoin down to infinity? Infinity? And this is where it's crazy, folks. This is international. There are no country limitations to this. You need access to internet, ability to get crypto, and set up an exchange account. So we're talking about all over the world, okay? And you're getting paid in Bitcoin, leveraging a professional trader, and be anywhere in the world doing this business. Okay, so, dream bigger. I'm looking to make $100,000 a month in Bitcoin with this copy pro trader system. That's my first income goal.
I love that. That's crypto flow, and you guys won't be able to see all this, but I got to read it from our official tax accountant, Mark Pyers.
Tax coach.
People will put a portion of their paycheck into a 401k, which has a serious tax penalty on it when you need it, the most on top of the government control when you can touch it.
Yeah.
However, we haven't been educated on how to control a portion of our money. I'll have to read it, the rest of it here.
A portion of our own money that we can access at any time if needed. Wake up, people. The world has changed. So wake up, people. Why would you keep your money in a 401k? Now, of course, there's no financial advice. We're not financial advisors or anything at all. But when you're looking at what's on the table, okay, and when you're looking at what they're offering, the advantages and disadvantages, and then when you look at the cryptocurrency space, the advantages and disadvantages, and when you see major hedge funds, institutions, banks, and everything else getting into crypto, acknowledging it's not going nowhere, opening up their clients to the exposure of these assets now, which makes people feel more safe about these things. Well, now, are you going to take control of your financial destiny, or are you going to continue to go down the road where you know they can confiscate your wealth through another market crash? Okay, they're raiding the pension funds right now. Okay, you're locked into this system. Okay, that's how they would print these trillions of dollars. Okay, somebody's paying for it. All right, so people should rise up and leverage something like a copy pro trader and make that your 401k. Okay, and get paid. Crypto.
And that's why I had no problem walking away from teaching. Like pension, like most teachers, literally, I know them, I talk to them. They're staying in their job for their pension. Pensions are an illusion. And Kiyosaki talks about this all the time, the pension bubble, what's going to happen. I hope they keep paying you. But again, they're paying you in dollars that are going down in value. So who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, they'll pay you in dollars. And I met a couple today, an older couple, and I just decided, we're sitting down and they're at the table. And I asked them, I said, where are you from? And one lady was from France and the other guy said he was from here. But you can tell they were like, maybe in their 70s or so. And I was just asking them about inflation and if they remember, those times and whatnot. And the lady talked about she remembers that, her parents, and remember seeing an image of a man with a wheelbarrow full of cash just to go get some stamps. Type of thing where it's like, yeah, they're paying you in the paper money, but what does the paper money buy you? What will the paper money buy you 10 years from now? Okay, you're literally, it's a new term to the working poor. It's going to be a new working poor for those who think that, relying on a stimulus check in their job and saving cash is the way out. You're encasing yourself. You're getting trapped. It's crazy.
So, Brett asked a great question, and I know Brett, he's on my team. So, Brett, if you want to sign up for Pro Trader on my team, you go to cptrunners.com, cptrunners.com, and for Ricardo's team, it's what is it, Ricardo?
The runner cpt.me, I think it is. Yeah.
Yep. So if you're in Ricardo's organization, the runnercpt.me, and those are all in the descriptions, YouTube, Facebook. If you guys want to check it out, you can go to the link
video, right? They have the doc is in this video, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So the crypto flow doesn't stop, guys. We're just getting started here, right? We're giving away so much valuable information here. DeFi, decentralized finance. I've been preaching about it. I've been teaching about it. people are still just sleeping. I don't know why. So this is called DeFiPulse.com. There is $76 billion locked in DeFi. We can go to, let's go to all, right? Let's see what has happened with DeFi. I mean, I was talking about this here it was a year ago. There was only $545 million in. You can see what it does, what it's done. And this is the 1 year chart right here. Right there. Last year, I just looked at my timeline. I was telling people about this all in the summer, and it just keeps going up. So you can go down here and see what is the number one, Maker. I'm so stupid for not buying Maker. But Aave, Compound, Uniswap, Curve, Sushi, Polygon, which we've done training on, Yearn, Balancer, Synthetics. Guys, this Badger we've done training about. I mean, this is where it's at. Cream, 1 inch. DeFi is the new people's bank. You can also go to a place called DApp Radar, and you can look at each chain and see what's going on. So BSC, Binance chain, is huge. Pancake Swap, I love. Panther Swap is a new one I haven't researched. Auto Farm's been around for a little bit. We have done Polygon on our team trainings. Guys, quick swap, okay? Let me explain what's going on here. On the runners team training, we do it Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We literally walk people through how to do this step-by-step on quick swap when it was $150. Late April, right? It shoots up to over $1,500. And we're making this passively. This is called yield farming. And I don't care, it's come down to $800 or so. There's only 1 million of these coins. And we are farming them passively using DeFi. And I don't know of any other people or teams teaching their people how to do this. So it comes down, get educated, get plugged in. The runners are going forward. Decentralized, centralized, cash flow, crypto flow. Ricardo, I mean, you get the whole DeFi game. What do people need to know about crypto flow when it comes to DeFi and getting themselves in the game to make their crypto make money while they sleep?
Yeah, I mean, I like what Mark put there in the comment. He said, "Why keep 100% of your money in an account and you have zero control over it?" We're talking about having your money make money for you. You heard Mike just say, we don't care what the price of a coin is. One coin went from 150 to over 1,500, and it came down, but we're getting paid in it. We're yield farming. We're getting interest. Our money is making money for us. We're continuing to acquire more of the asset on automatic. That's what we have here. That's the opportunity. This is next level. Me and Mike was talking, I said, well, it really does sound like that, the last will be first, the meek shall inherit the earth, and the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. I'm telling you, the common person, the average person that's getting the Doge, whether Doge is solid or not, the fact is there are people winning in Doge who, didn't know how else they would have been able to flip their money in this space. We're talking about 100% in a week. Okay. And then if you know how to just move into a stable coin to lock in your gains, not go into fiat, not spend it, but lock in them gains. Okay. And continue to take that money to make more money. This space, I remember a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, we used to say that Bitcoin created over 23,000 millionaires. And that's when Bitcoin was at, I don't know, it was maybe maybe 10,000 or no more than 20. Obviously, didn't get to 20. It was floating around 10,000 or so, mid-range, right? 8,000. And at that time, it was 23 millionaires. Well, Bitcoin is almost at 60,000 today. Ethereum boomed. You see what's happening in this market. Cryptocurrency now over a $2 trillion market. How many more millionaires were created? Right? Because of crypto. And it's just getting started. It's literally just beginning, folks. It's nowhere near like the end or even midway. okay? Because they're still trying to figure out if the Federal Reserve and the governments of the world really do have a solution or not. And it's becoming more apparent that they don't, and that they can only rig the system so much. And then you're going to see that mass adoption, that mass awakening. You're going to see the real 100% in 24 hours, the 1,000% 24. I mean, it can get crazy. Just like when hyperinflation hits, sort of happens overnight. And, that's why you want to be in this space. And we did the show where you don't have to have a whole Bitcoin. You don't have to have a whole lot necessarily of any particular asset, because as the value of these assets rises, you can have 0.2 or 0.3 of a Bitcoin and you'll be considered a millionaire. You can have a few 100 ounces of silver and you'll be considered a millionaire. But I think more importantly, when you add foresight to it, it's being able to sustain a decent quality of living, decent standard of living amongst an unforeseen environment that we know is going to get harder to survive in as the prices of goods and services rise and as the value of the dollar declines. We're talking about standard of living. We're talking about people being able to sustain a decent lifestyle. And when you're in crypto and gold and silver, that is ensuring that you have some options, that you will have a better standard of life if you just stayed into dollar. So.
No, and that's why we wanted to cover crypto flow today. And some people, and again, I'm gonna defer to Mark here because he says it so eloquently. The Bible say, "My people are destroyed from the lack of knowledge." You're getting invaluable knowledge for free on these live streams, but if you don't apply the information, it won't be financially free in your household or generations. And Ricardo, this is what I've struggled with, right? I've been saying this for 4 years. You've been saying it for who knows how long. And people just won't take action. Guys, this is it, okay? You're not too late. You need to get educated. You need to take action. Whether it's with us or anyone else, we're good. We're just doing this because we want to see people win and we want to help them. So right now we got almost 70 people watching. Right now, everyone do the hashtag crypto flow. We started hashtag silver for freedom. We're going to get the term, we're coining it tonight, crypto flow. So hashtag crypto flow. Everyone watching right now, go ahead and put that out. And guys, you can borrow against your crypto. You can have professional traders trade your crypto, hands-free passive income. I mean, this is what I've been dreaming about for years. And you keep control of your funds and you can get paid for telling other people. Do you guys know what they charge to handle your 401k? Have you ever looked at the prospectus in your whatever, investment you're doing with Wall Street? They take 1% at least of what you're doing your entire time. And now we're doing this peer-to-peer decentralized, where instead of sending your money to Wall Street, instead of sending your money to corporations, you're sending it to people that you know. Why would you not do that? Again, but the system has taught us to fear that. The system has taught us give up possession of your money. Every time you get this paycheck you're working in a job for, you just send your money to Wall Street and the corporations, and that's how you become free. Guys, it's the exact opposite. That's how you become a slave. Crypto flow coming in, Ricardo, everywhere.
Yep.
Any last words before we close out tonight?
Yeah, no, look, constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth and precious metal assets and cryptocurrency. And, like I say, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, this is the opportunity to make sure that a wealthy family comes from you. And people are starting to realize that. People are starting to realize that, hey, maybe I do need to get into crypto. Unfortunately, some people are going about the wrong way using Robinhood and, all these other places, okay? That's not where your Coinbase and all these other places, that's not where you want to be. That's why we tell people download crypto.com. But people are realizing, man, the price of silver is being smashed, but I keep hearing about this Wall Street silver and, you know, silver shortage. And I know this is a metal that has value. Why is silver going down? You know, they're realizing this is where you want to be. This is where the wealth is. You know, that's why we always start the show off showing the market cap. Okay. Right. Gold is the largest market cap in the world, 11 trillion. Okay. Number 6 or 7 is silver. So it's not like, you know, we're dealing with something speculative or doesn't have value, doesn't have a history, doesn't have a track record. Okay. We're talking about real solid wealth. And in the acquisition or in the pursuit of wealth, which is our happiness, okay, we're creating cash flow, crypto flow, okay? And so much so to a point that, you know, our generations to come and their generations and so on to come will remember our name. They will remember who we are, what we have done for the legacy, for the bloodline. Because we woke up during the largest wealth transfer in history and decided to say, I'm going to get mine. I'm not going to go along just to get along. I'm going to go out here and get wealthy in precious metal assets and crypto, running with the runners. So y'all know what time it is. Lace up. Let's get wealthy.
That was money, bro. And guys, that's what it's about, is dream bigger. You deserve more. Claim it. Claim it. Seriously, stop living in scarcity, live in abundance. If you guys want to change your mindset, change the culture, and represent what you're doing, we got the runners.shop, the runners.shop. We got champion hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, mindset uplift, manifest momentum, assets over liabilities. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, make sure a wealthy family comes from you. If you appreciate what we do, if you want to rep what we're doing, again, the runners.shop, the runners.shop. I'm back. So fire show tonight, Ricardo. I love it. Crypto flow is the new cash flow. If Robert Kiyosaki starts talking about this, we know we did our job.
Right. Crypto flow. There it is.
All right. So let's see. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be doing a Zoom on Copy Pro Traders. I mean, this thing's going bananas. So if you want to find out more about it and see how to get plugged in, we got lots of training, videos already made, funnels already set up, rotators going. So get with the winners, get with the runners, and, you know, create and manifest the life that you want. It's 2021, guys. The world's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say any words that'll get us banned right now, but these people be crazy. So forget all the noise, shut them out, and just start manifesting the life that you want, because money is infinite and you can use it to do whatever you want. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern Standard. Ricardo?
Yep.
Lace up.
Lace up. Let's get wealthy.
Peace out.
See you on the Zoom tomorrow night for Copy Pro Traders, man. It's going viral. Copy Pro Traders is going viral. I'm telling you.
Let's get it.